Last to go into line now, Filibuster. And this field of 8 ready to be sent on their way. 4,150 metres. They're racing and they jump out of the gates together, and Silver Archer went out first and going out with it. Kinkaroo, the 2 leaders with Currency and Saravion. About a length and a half further back, easing back a little bit now to Filibuster, trying to get around them, Frayed Not, as they come to Shaw's Fence, and Silver Archer over first by a couple of lengths from Kinkaroo going up to join it, and right with those is Frayed Not. They were followed through on the centre or down on the inner by Willie T, making progress now. It's followed through on the inside by Filibuster. Me Senor just outside them at the kennels double, and they're over the next one, and the second of the double followed over by Saravion, and at the back Currency just jumping a little wee slowly and is dropping out by about 5 or 6 lengths in the early stage of the race. So down the back they run for the first time, and the grey Silver Archer clear by about 3 lengths now. The Brush by the 1,000 metres jumps it well from Frayed Not over in second spot. Mr. T is third, about 2 away then to Kinkaroo. Another length and a half away the outside. They were followed by, in the bright pink cap at this stage of the race now, is Filibuster, and it's followed 2 back by Me Senor, not being hurried in the early stage of the race as they reach Jumbo, and Silver Archer flew it in front. Oh, a bit of a life there for Frayed Not. He went through the top, wrapped it hard and felt it. Was followed over by Mr. T. Next on the outside of runners now is Kinkaroo as they run down the side. They were followed inside the 600 on their first round then by Filibuster, Me Senor, Saravion, and still Currency at the back of the field, spread over about 15 lengths now. Round the turn towards the straight entrance, they run 3,000 metres left to run in the steeplechase, and they line up to the carriage paddock Brush at the head of the straight, and it's Silver Archer by about 2.5 to 3 lengths in front. He comes to it now, and he pricked his ears, jumped it brilliantly. Over in second spot was Frayed Not. Kinkaroo was next, then Mr. T. 3 or 4 lengths away to Filibuster. Next on the outside, Saravion, and now Currency's making a bit of inroads into them, and back on the inside was Me Senor at the stand double. Right out in front of us now, and Silver Archer, he makes a great side. He wins, runs it over and travels over it well. Second of the stand double now, and he jumps that brilliantly, followed over by Frayed Not. Lost a bit of ground there. Through on the inside was Mr. T with Kinkaroo outside it. Currency's landed up 3 wide in the next group, alongside of Saravion in the centre and Filibuster the inner, and Me Senor still at the back, but they've really closed ranks now, and they're running in a bunch. Only about 5 or 6 lengths covering them all as they head down to the 2,000 metres. Silver Archer extends the lead again, gets away by a couple of lengths as they line up to Cuts Brush now over on the far side by the 2,000 metres. So Silver Archer, we'll see how he handles the big Brush, and he comes to it now in front, and he jumps it very efficiently. Over in second spot is Frayed Not. Kinkaroo, Currency's jumped right up into third now, followed around by Saravion. Willie T about 2 or 3 away to Filibuster, and Me Senor still biding his time at the front, and Chris Allen not panicking. They run down to Hazlitt's now. Silver Archer in front by a couple from Frayed Not, followed over in third place the outside Currency, the former winner of the Grand National 2 years ago and this race, and about 2 lengths away on the inside of runners Kinkaroo. Saravion's right beside it, about 2 back to Mr. T. In between them now is Me Senor. As they get to Shaw's, they've flown that one. Filibuster just on the outside of the last 2 as they travel past the 1,400 metres. Down the back, Silver Archer still a good 3 lengths in front of the field. Frayed Not heads the chase. Currency is there, so's Kinkaroo. Me Senor's making his move now at the kennels double, goes up on the outside of them. They were followed in behind runners then in the inner by Kinkaroo, just drifting back to second to last, and Filibuster's back with it, but there's still only about 6 lengths covering the lot, except Silver Archer's 2 lengths clear. They run down to the 1,000-metre Brush again, and it's Silver Archer. It's a great exhibition from him in front. Now Me Senor's right in his sights. He's about 2 or 3 lengths away. He's run to second. Currency is third. Saravion back on the inside, then Willie T. Over the outside, Frayed Not and Kinkaroo, and just beside those 2 is Filibuster. 800 metres to go at Jumbo now. Silver Archer, that was the worst of any that he jumped, and going down, Frayed Not lost its rider at the back of the field. But as they run down into the 600 metres now, it's Silver Archer, Me Senor, then Saravion, battling away Currency a bit further back, then to Kinkaroo, and further out to Filibuster, and a gap back to Willie T. Round the turn for home, 500 metres left and 1 fence left, and Silver Archer, Me Senor being pushed out after him now, and Saravion's going a great race. They come to the last fence now. Any one of these three, and Currency's not far away. Silver Archer, Sarabian, oh, me senor, tossed its rider, and down he went. Currency is third now. Further back they were followed by Kinkaroo and then Willie T, but Silver Archer has led this Coral Steeplechase all the way. Silver Archer in the last 100 metres going clear, 3-4 lengths clear. Sarabian, a great effort. Third home will be Currency, followed by Willie T. They were followed home behind those by Kinkaroo and then Filibuster. Two casualties. Me Senor went down at the last. Didn't make a great job of it at all. Went down on his nose through his rider. And, of course, two jumps before that, we saw the spill of Frayed Knot.
Winner is number 1, Silver Archer. Second, 6, Sir Avian. And third, 2, Currency. Number 5, Willie T is fourth. 8, Kinkaroo is 5th, and 4, Filibuster 6th. 1, 6, 2, 5, 8, 4. The margins 3 3/4 lengths, 1 1/4 lengths, 4 lengths, and the time 5:03.86.
The New Zealand Insurance Coral Steeplechase has been won by the top weight, number 1, Silver Archer. The 11-year-old grey gelding by Random Chance from Bow and Arrow is raced by CA and J.W. Amarain, Craig Amarain, the trainer at Taronga, and ridden by F.Leahy. 1 Silver Archer has paid $3.85 and $1.45, $3.85 and $1.45.